Like you said. Too many. We'll get to it though.
Too many what?
I feel like too many platforms right now. What we trying to build, we can just bring the people to one spot and then slow. You know what I mean? It don't be, you know,
branch it out.
Then branch it out. I think if they, because then they get to, and then we spread the views out. We can really build on the numbers by just one outlet. Yeah. So,
but we back.
Back in the professor
for sure. Another episode.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. Right. Our second episode in February, but what we are going to do for the rest of February, we are going to do basically a series about Black history and fashion.
Okay.
So, what we've been looking at is we want to start with how we kind of really got into fashion.
Okay.
You know, looking at from the time period of Great Migration, 1916, you know, moving north. Black people still, when we came north, a lot of stores we weren't allowed to go into. We didn't have the money to purchase certain things. So finding little small like secondhand resale shops there was like a gem, right?
Yeah.
So if you can find something like that and you were able to reinvent what you purchased or what you had to make it look new, it became a sense of pride. You know, it made the people feel new, just like when we get new clothes now. You know, people felt like that was new to them. So
this is the late 1800s, early 1900s.
No, early 1900s,
early 1900s,
like 1916, and it was a real big thing in Harlem, like especially during the Renaissance time, finding old suits and redoing them. If you had somebody that could make you a suit, it was different, but it was just a thing of doing the best you could with what you got. And looking at that, I just think about how creative and our vision,
and innovative.
Innovative. Our vision,
and always turning nothing into something.
That's it, right?
Always turning nothing into something, turning, you know, being the pressure that make the diamond out the piece of coal. You know what I mean? So I think that's what make us very special. Is the fact that we able to take nothing and turn it into something. That's being resilient, right?
Right, resilient.
That's being resilient.
That album, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna push that because it's so universal and timeless, right?
It's gotta be,
because it's part of our DNA of the chosen ones. And speaking of chosen ones, we have a special guest today, don't we?
Yes, we do.
First guest of the year. I'm very excited because this is my dog. You know, I won't take away none of her thunder, but she is a fashionista, braid and hair extraordinaire. She is very she prominent in the area as far as just her spirit. She's just awesome people. I want y'all, the Dr. Professor family, to welcome our sister Mo Butter, aka Stutter Roll in this thing. Yeah.
Talk about stuff. Yes. Hello, people. Hello. It is Mo Butter, your favorite homegirl. Stylist, braider, serial entrepreneur, all that good stuff, and I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here, and thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, we glad we got you.
Yeah, for sure.
We she said stylist, braider, serial entrepreneur.
I am, Jack.
Yeah, she. Okay, out of everything, what would you say is your best?
It's
your best skill set.
That's tough because I'm really good at everything. But I'll say
right now.
No, I'll say braider.
Cause she called.
Braider. If I had to choose one over the other, I'll say braider.
Yeah, sure. You've been catching them for a long. You was catching them when they were show.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. Them growing hands.
I wasn't talking about you. I seen some other people, man.
You know, he throw a lot of shade. He's a shady Shimmer.
Come on, man.
Umbrella.
No.
But no.
I say braider though if I had to choose one over the other though.
She did my album cover. She first time I ever got it twisted barreled up. She the one who did it. I knew you was
you had barrel twist.
Barrel twist, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, you try to play me.
No.
And this was months ago. So now it's gonna be crazy.
No. It's like certain things. Because my wife do hair, right?
Yeah.
So that was my next thing I was gonna say.
Certain things people have to be confident enough to wear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even when I cut my locks and I went and got wicks, right? When I had little, like I call them like little hill mountain tops, right?
Yeah.
I had the little, just letting them grow out. People was looking at me crazy. Now, man, I want wicks. I
trust that process.
Sometimes I'm ready to cut them off though.
I don't even want them. Y'all want them now. Yeah.
Walk past, see somebody ugly, and I ain't judging people. You see somebody ugly,
yeah.
You bring the stock down.
Right. No. But Butter did my album cover,
right,
with the barrels in it, and we was at the U watching the fight. And when I knew Tia said something, I was like, "Oh yeah, she did her thizzle." Yeah. Tia was like, "Doc, who did your hair?" I was like, "My homegirl Mo." Mm-hmm. For real? Yeah, she snapped.
Yeah, because for them not to have been locks per se, they still have the whole lock look. So
the whole aesthetic.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, man. So she do that. So yeah, man. Yeah, Mo.
So we talking about thrifting. Black Wild Thrifting is is the title, and I've been just looking at lately. I've been on this thing like looking at fashion, especially because like I'm a teacher now, and things are like a little different for me, right? Because I'm looking at my kids, and I'm seeing my kids have certain needs, educationally, some things that we may need emotionally support from home, but the only thing that really matters to them is what they're wearing
and how they feel,
right? But you know what I'm saying, and that gives them, it makes them feel a certain way depending on what they're wearing, but it's also used to camouflage all of the insecurities and shortcomings that we have as a people.
Okay.
So that's why us doing this series about clothing has been really important to me. Because like, not only is there good things about it, but a lot of times we hide behind clothing. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to escape from our insecurities and shortcomings.
It's literally a wall that we use,
right,
to, you know what I mean, kind of mask what we're going through.
And I feel like that's why aesthetics change over time, because as people evolve and our styles change all the time. So I feel that. I feel like it does. People do use it to mask different things. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that 100%. I feel that 100%.
Yeah, I feel like back when we was coming up, my mama would ball out tax time because we didn't really do nothing on Christmas. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so we used that tax time. We knew, Mama, we get a new wardrobe, and now we feel better about ourselves, because also too, growing up as a child, kids is cruel, man.
Absolutely.
They don't got no filter. They ain't been taught. They ain't really developed their social etiquette, so they will roast you down. Like they will roast you down, make you feel like dirt. And then that's why a lot of kids, especially when you're in the struggle, they have issues at school and they fighting and things like that, because they don't got the new Jordans, or
angry.
They not clean. It may not even be just a fashion, it's because fashion deep, right? Fashion going to cologne, to go into hygiene, to go into everything. So they may not have a fresh haircut or a fresh style or something like that. These are things that that's easier to access than Disney World tickets, right?
Yeah.
It's something that's easier to access. Getting a new pair of shoes is easier to access than mama being able to pay for that flight. You know what I mean? So we gonna do this here. You know what I mean? Because it's easier to access, it's easier to take care of due to our circumstances. You know what I mean? So
the game hasn't changed. The players may have, but the game is still the same as far as like, kids and bullying and not wearing stuff. And that's why it's just important to instill that in our kids, that it ain't gotta cost much to look like something, for sure.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I feel that.
Yeah, man.
It's definitely
a thing.
So so like, and then what I got to looking at, so I was looking at so just doing some research on Black people in fashion, and I come across like when we came the Great Migration, right? You know, when a lot of people moved north from south, even though they came north thinking like everything's going to be completely different. Like job situation was still worse in a lot of places. Didn't have the income,
right?
Couldn't go into certain stores. So thrifting really it was a necessity, but it was also like a scavenger hunt because they had to find places that had
certain pieces,
these little things. So that's where it become like, okay, well, I found this shirt over here. I can get, pants over here, and you had to go like 4 or 5 places to find a suit for a man that, they don't put together.
Or just a white dress shirt.
That sounds about right. That sounds about
and seamstress, seamstress. Like she had to learn how to sew because a lot of shirts that they got was either ripped, too big. Yeah, they had to take them in, buy big clothes, so
stained.
Right, but it became a sense of
learn how to use chemicals to.
That's quite the history though, because I wasn't familiar really. I just do it, I wasn't familiar with the history of it. So. But it also.
And I thought about it. Yeah, I thought about it growing up. Like sometimes, you spend the night at your grandma's house and. Good old boy, we finna go to the rummage. Man, I'm not going there. I be sitting in the car mad, looking at the ceiling like, bro, I'm not doing this. Bro, what? Who?
Like,
you like these shoes? No.
Listen, RP my grandma. RP my grandma. Saturday mornings was rummage morning.
Yep.
We'd stop at McDonald's, get Egg McMuffins and hash browns. She get her coffee, and then we going rummaging. I'm gonna find me a poster. I'm gonna find me some because I used to collect Hot Wheels cars, so I know I'm gonna find some of them. We're gonna find some movies, some tapes, and then guess what? She really went rummaging, so I got clothes when I come there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I got fresh T-shirts and pants and stuff like that. So a lot of pictures in my grandma photo album is from thrifted clothes.
Absolutely,
a shirt that just say basketball. You know what I mean?
With no basketball.
The crazy part was.
It don't got.
And
I'm not starting.
And the crazy part is like just thinking about how time kind of repeats itself. Right?
Yeah.
So
another
thing, it was a point in time for a lot of people of non-color, the thrifting thing was like,
oh yeah, it was
right?
so.
But it was big for us, right? But then we turn around and we take that and we elevate the idea of thrifting. We put our own black magic sauce on it. Now everybody is like, whoa, right?
What's going on?
But you look at it, and then we get to the point where people are making more money, and like as a culture and community, we shifted away from thrifting because we necessarily didn't have to, right? So
it's its own.
It's like, yeah, it is. And now it's done circle back around. So like, my daughter is 19, and she preferred to thrift over going to buy clothes. She'd be like, give me that money. Let me go thrift, and I'm going to run it up.
Give them $50 and send them thrifting. What?
Yes.
They're going to come back with a week's worth of clothes, depending on where you are and what you're doing.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, and just real quick, just something that it just sparked a thought in my brain is think about all these stores that aren't official Macy's where a lot of these big designers are putting their clothes exclusively. They're not selling because more than likely due to a price point or overproduction, right? So we talk about the Macy's or the Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom's, things like that. A lot of those clothes end up where your Burlington Coat Factories, your Rosses, your Marshalls, AJ Maxx. Y'all remember that?
AJ Wright.
I said AJ Maxx, TJ Maxx, AJ Wright.
Same people.
Same folk, right? And then we're able to get right for a price point that we can afford. Like, to this day, Burlington Coat Factory is my pants place. I'm going there to get a pair of jeans.
I absolutely prefer the thrift store over Burlington Raw, anything. Like you find so much stuff in there. But we'll get to
it.
So while we on that, like we finna sit back and we just tell us, I'm just gonna run it down to you and let you run it. So I want to know how you got into thrifting. What makes thrifting a movement for you? How do you think Black culture has impacted thrifting yesterday and still to today? And then when you're done, wrap us up with 5 tips for people that are thinking about thrifting.
Okay, cool. Well,
so go ahead and just do you, and I got them if you forget it.
Okay. Well, the first question is what got me started into thrifting.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I would have to say it was my mom. Shout out to Carol. Shout out to my mom.
All right now.
Growing up with eight siblings,
Damn.
It wasn't a choice, honestly.
My fault, I dropped some.
No,
wait.
Get my shirt.
Get your foot off me.
Get my shirt.
But as far back as I can remember, like that's what it was. Like we about to go to this thrift store and like
Goodwill,
Kohl's and AJ Wright and all that.
Basically,
Like, that was a luxury. That was a luxury.
That was the luxury on my soul. Yep.
Yeah. So the thrift store, 50-cent t-shirts, whatever it was. Like we gonna go home, we gonna wash this. And that's what it is. So my mom is what really inspired me, like showing me that you can make something out of nothing. Like it's been instilled in me since a kid, since a little girl. So that's what really got me started though. And then when I became a parent, I'm like, oh, okay, like his clothes getting bigger, they getting more expensive. Like we gonna hit this thrift store and we gonna make it do what it do. So that's really how I got started though, is my mom for sure.
That's dope, because I think that also that keeps a level balance growing up to where you understand. To me, there's a level of responsibility when it comes to purchasing clothes and shopping, and like you're comfortable with not buying stuff to please the masses instead of buying what's needed.
And I would say also is more so understanding circumstance, right?
True.
Sometimes kids, we try to protect them from whatever circumstances we in, right? And try to expose them and give them an example of just try to show them, okay, what's better? We better than what our circumstance is right now, right? Mm-hmm. So then when we show them how to thrift and we show them the gems of it, the positive and the optimism in the whole culture, then it's a different thing, right? You might not have a new Jordans, but you got this or that, or you know what I mean? So
and back then it was just a time to be a kid. Like we wasn't
thinking
about that. Like we
thinking
was
about clothes.
Like we was outside. Like
yes,
clothes weren't a thing. So people didn't know you went to the thrift store unless you was like, hey, I got this from the thrift store. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
It wasn't a thing. So it was just definitely a time to be alive for sure. But I give all that credit to my mom, just like the epitome of making something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
shout out Carol.
Shout out to Carol, man. She just been crafty and nifty her whole life. And it's like, look, I'm going to hand you this and you do with it what you will. So that was, that's what it was. And
shout out to you and your family, Mo, because all y'all pretty much put that shit on, right? Like y'all.
Oh, for sure. It's a family fool.
You and your sisters. RP, happy birthday.
Happy
to the
birthday.
Dragon, right?
Yes, we all pretty much do. And we all got our own style. You know what I'm saying? Like we all do what we do, but yeah, I am the thrift queen. Like what if I can go, and it's strictly more so for like pieces for me. Like I always go
in. So you the thrift,
just
queen.
Pieces. So
y'all heard that Mo said she the thrift queen.
I mean,
any day. I can get, like, thrift wars in Rockford.
This is thrift wars in Rockford. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. What is that? And then you buttoned up to the top.
I'm going thrifting today for you because of you, Mo. I'm going thrifting today.
Please do, please, because you can find.
What you got on?
This is a Columbia.
Okay.
The Columbia camouflage, like real tree type of energy.
You got that. You got that jewelry piece there too.
Whole time. Nah. Yeah. This the real deal. Everything.
Come on, we on live. You got to sauce it up. Be like, I got everything here.
Nah, man, I'm not that kind. I'm not that kind of girl. Nah, this ain't from the thrift.
See, when I bought it, she ain't had glasses on. I just painted them.
Nah, for real. I forgot the second question. What was? Can you run it back by me again?
So, well, you already answered your mom inspired. That's the first question.
Absolutely.
And the second question is just from your lens, how do you think the Black culture has really impacted thrifting? Because when you're done, I'm gonna add a little piece that I found out doing some research.
Okay, bet. Well, in my opinion, I feel like we already own the fashion realm in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like we can do literally anything and make it look like something. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's just as long as we continue to progressively move forward and collaborate with each other, you know what I'm saying? Like we can really own this thing. But I feel like it's influenced the culture like no other. I feel like we influence the culture like no other. Like we can literally do anything. We can put on anything and make it look like $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like the sauce is there. Like there's nothing more to be said. We can do anything. We can do it.
No, you're definitely right. Because I was looking, just searching some stuff, and I was looking how a lot of Black clothing designers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I found out, which was crazy. A lot of like we think like, okay, it's not that hard to find get shirts, but a lot of times people just get a basic shirt and they print on it. They really not looking at the fabric and how it holds up.
The technology behind it.
What a lot of Black people that design clothes, what I noticed what they started doing was like, especially around like New York, Philly, like the East Coast, LA area, even Seattle out west, they go to thrift stores, right? And they find blanks or a sweater or something that was real popular at one time, and they go what they call, they were saying they restore or revive it, right? And then they just add their little piece to it, and then they're putting these up in their shops, and these are
I love that.
one pieces, right?
Yeah.
So now you went to a thrift store, and one guy basically he went to the thrift store and he was buying shirts for like $2, and he'd do his stuff to it. Now that's a shirt that he's marketing and selling for $65 on the internet,
right?
And this is something that he's doing, and he was saying like, he got to the point where he was moving 10 to 15 pieces a day.
Wow.
People
coming in there.
It's the creativity for me. Like you could take a thrift piece and a Nike sweater or something, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
it's amazing.
It's really tapping into a deeper realm.
Yeah, because that made me because I came across the guy that made denim tears.
Yeah.
Right, and even Virgil Abloh. So a lot of their stuff when he started doing the Pyrex, right, they were doing Champion blanks. So they was buying them from the store, they was buying them used, and just printing their logo on top of a Champion blank because of the quality of the product and how it lasted, and the fact that they like getting stuff from vintage stores or thrift stores because it already had that worn look, and some were naturally distressed because of wash or whatnot. So it gave it their logo that perfect look and that edge. So now you're selling pieces. I think they said Virgil was selling Pyrex pieces for $700.
Yeah, but I think at one point in time, I think like they were like shirts were like $250, the hoodies was like $500.
Yeah,
the shorts was like $130.
And imagine most of that stuff was thrifted one-off that he just put
refurbished the piece.
Yes,
and then
you gotta dig deep within yourself because like anybody, I ain't gonna say anybody can do that, but like if you believe and you got the vision, like you can do things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have a vision though, for sure. Gotta have a vision.
Check these comments.
Yeah, Ray says she just seen a girl go hard on a thrifted coochie sweater.
Yeah, that's how it be.
Man, that stuff is there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and think about it. I've done it a few times. I found some pieces, but I ain't never like let me lock in and just really start
really
doing
it. Yeah, it's therapeutic.
I can see that.
Thrifting is very therapeutic, and I
Long as it smell like medicine. Some of them places, they're just like, what?
You walk in and you just
medicine and diapers. They smell like medicine and diapers.
What'd you say?
Man, go! I used to work at a thrift store, and I was in heaven. This was just
how much was you taking home?
A year.
You was going through the stuff in the back and putting it away. You wasn't even.
No, I would shop like a regular person, but I would find things that might need to be repaired or need a zipper or whatever, and I get them for like $1, and I'll bring them home, take them to the cleaners, get them repaired, and style it like you never.
You don't work there no more. Did you ever do the unloads and be like, I'm gonna put this
Absolutely not. I never did the unloads.
Really?
I know I did.
I bet you they was punky.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I used to walk through like when I was doing, working, and I would just like my eye would just catch certain stuff, and I'd be like, I'm coming back to get that. I'm coming back.
Right.
To get that. Yeah. So I would definitely be on the lookout though while I was working for sure.
That's probably why you so fly now, because you had integrity with at the job.
Man, she was high and closing.
That's why I'm flying. On the real, I ain't gonna cap. Like I used to grab something, and I'm gonna take that up to the front, and when I'm done, I'm gonna pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
See,
together.
You just said you didn't.
No, I'm saying I did. I didn't at first. I didn't, but
somebody was coming to get that shirt that day, and you just put it on the side. They was like, "I seen the camel in here yesterday." You already told it.
Not today. You don't see it.
Man, that's like the Army Reserve store too.
Army surplus,
the surplus store. You can go in there.
They have some nice stuff.
I don't think I've ever been in there.
What? They got a chopper sitting out in the they got a big tag on it. I've yet to go pull up in there to see like are they really selling this.
Yeah,
but I think it's a big tag on it because I think they want to sell it. We should buy it.
Hey, why not?
Right.
Go for it.
Aramis that said, "Yo, I wonder if Aramis be thrifting."
Yeah, I wonder if Aramis thrift. No, Aramis.
I know a lot of people that do. I know a lot of people that thrift, and it ain't nothing wrong with it. Absolutely,
no, not at all.
Yeah, shout out Mimi, Mommy, Esmeralda. She and her sister Nunu, they go crazy. I'm talking about they take it to another level. It's not just Goodwill or the thrift store. No, they are looking up when the estate sales are happening.
Absolutely. I used to get all the sauce from the older ladies that came in, like, because I used to dress up going to work before they tried to uniform me. I used to, wear my regular clothes, and they used to always be so complimenting and like, hey, you should, if you're interested in this estate sale coming up, they used to get all the information. I still have yet to go, but I have a lot of information on estate sales.
No, I'd have been to a few of those. Like, I've got some crazy African art pieces.
Yeah.
Like, I got this statue of this man. I swear he looked like my brother, right? So he looked like my brother. And my grandpa used to call, because he said my brother had an old man soul and reminded him of his Uncle Jim. So he used to call my brother Uncle Jim. So I got the little statue.
Oh, wow.
And I named it Uncle Jim. Right?
You put some voodoo on it, Lord. Let me get out this house.
No, but check it though, right? And I'm saying that because the crazy part where I find the African art pieces at, it be in old white people's home.
Crazy.
Like,
that'll do it.
Why you got this down here?
Real.
That'll do
but
it.
I mean, because we obviously a lot of history and stuff has shown us like it be some weird stuff going on. But I think, I mean, we are the original people from, the mother of all earth. So I think like everything we do becomes commercialized or becomes that's taken. Look at hip hop. Look at art. Look at jazz. Look at all these things. Like now, jazz is something that's an acquired taste. It's an upscale thing, right?
Right.
Universally, right? But who are some of the greatest musicians ever?
Exactly.
They descendants of slavery. They descendants of the Mother Earth, which is Africa. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's that's big. I wanted to throw this in real quick, a curveball. Mo, what's your favorite? It could be recent or old, something that sticks out in your mind. Favorite pickup while being out there.
From the thrift stores.
Give me, you talking about clothes, right?
Give me. We talking about clothes. So give me a sentimental one, and then a piece that you found you was like, oh, I just gotta get it.
Oh man, that's tough. But I'm gonna have to go with the one I said I had to get was like my little granny chic 80s jacket that I wore recently for the little Christmas shoot I did with my son.
Okay.
That was the one I got for $1 because the zipper was broken. So it was originally like $40, but I got it for like $1.
Are you on your laptop or are you on your phone?
I'm on my laptop.
Man, you should go on your phone and put the picture of the piece in the chat.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna put it in the comment. Yeah.
Do that while you keep finishing up. But yeah.
And then the most sentimental one, just because I had been on the hunt for it for years, was my Charlotte Hornets jacket. I was on it. It still wasn't exactly the one I wanted because I wanted a starter
pullover.
But I ended up getting a little open zipper joint.
Oh, I thought you had a pullover.
No, I never found a pullover.
So you're a Baron Davis fan?
No, I'm not a fan of anybody on that team.
You just like
I just like the colorway. The colorway.
That was the jacket you wanted when you was a kid.
Yeah,
and that one in the Seminoles. Yeah, that one in the Seminoles. Those are the two ones, or the Florida Seminoles.
I'm very much a colorway kind of person. I don't be knowing nothing about the team or nothing, but if the color's hard, then I want it.
And the logo, the print, all of that.
About it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Texas Rangers was my logo for me.
What was the Rangers? What's the Rangers?
They had that T with that 5-1 star behind it. That mug was sweet.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Let me go find this picture so I can put
Just something on camera. But yeah, what you said?
I said I'm gonna find this picture and put it in the comments. The jacket.
I know it's in your favorites.
You know it's in there. I'm about to find it though. But yeah, those are my two. Those are
Hornets pull up with Hornets jacket and then the sheep jacket, 80 sheep
jacket. Yeah.
Hey,
don't blame it on the rain.
Sheree Brown
said jackets though. I love me a jacket.
Yeah, I love a good coat too.
Sheree Brown said she dressed her daughter in a $10 outfit. She decided to rock it with a $140 pair of boots. And I was like, I need to reach out to our youth thrifting this dope. Don't get addicted. But that's the thing. That's what I was finna hit with. Like, I think the shoes sell what you're putting on when you're thrifting. So it has to be some give and take, right? And I ain't saying you got to have a $200 pair of shoes, but the shoes have to sell it. I think, your accessories, those things sell it. Shoes, I consider shoes the accessory to an outfit.
That's when you start pulling it all together. That's where the styling comes in, and that's where your creativity comes in. Because I was gonna touch that. Like, I could have on a thrifted outfit head to toe, but like my shoes will probably always be the most costly thing that I have on. Yeah.
With fashion, I think it was big that we all talked about pieces, right?
Yeah,
we talked about pieces. Me and my dog Rome, we talk about it all the time. Like, we don't buy outfits, we buy pieces.
Absolutely.
Put things together. You find a general pant, like a general blue jean, some nice color denim. If you got a sneaker, because I think most of us fly people, we base our outfits off our shoes, okay, and then we stack on top of it, right? You know what I'm saying? Or a hat, or it's always an accessory. It's not necessarily the shirt, but like last summer, I was on some red leather.
So you shoes first, right? So you purchase shoes first, then the outfit, or do you outfit to the shoes?
It depends, but usually shoes. Shoes.
Outfits. Because I can see something and I'm immediately like, I already know what shoes I'm gonna wear with that. Even if I don't get it yet, I'm gonna piece it together. So
I'll get a new pair of shoes I've been wanting, and then I'll find and just build around it. I was big on red leather last summer. I was big on oversized shirts.
Yes.
Like H&M oversized, like sale, not like white, but like
I want to know who running around here with your. Hey, somebody out there has Doc's nothing but ash, cigar and sundress, oversized shirt. He set it down last year, and somebody walked off with his shirt.
Damn.
And it was distressed already. It already had the cigar holes in there. Like it was special.
Like, it took the time. I burnt the holes in it with my cigar while I was smoking it.
What shirt was it?
he had this like quick series that we were doing prior to the Cigars and Sundresses, and it was called Nothing But Ash, right? And he even like he went to H&M because I was heavy on these H&M. I got one on right now. These oversized H&M t-shirts because the quality on them is amazing. Like they like the old school liquor store t-shirts. Like they thick, they heavy, but they oversized, so they're not long. They kind of like not cropped, but you know what I'm saying. And then the arms are big. But he found like a beige one for me. He went to H&M, bought the shirt to fix. Like he screen printed it, burnt the holes in it. I got toe up at the after party at the U, and I left it, and somebody grabbed it. And
but I don't even think he left it because he had it in his hand. Everybody was enjoying.
I think I set it down. Somebody grabbed
it. Set it down.
We're wearing it right now.
Somebody lifted it and walked off, and I said, it was only like 7 of them. Oh. It was only 7 of them,
and it had to resurface. Like nobody's
and everybody was in the circle that had one. So somebody's gonna pop up with it. And they might have it on this year's Cigars and Sundresses.
That's why I said somebody got it on right now. They watching it. They wearing it right now.
I just hope nobody's using it for a voodoo piece.
Gone.
Some strange heifer out there. I don't know.
Never know. You never know.
Never know.
But yeah, so 5 tips that you say for thrifting. What are 5 tips?
My first one would be don't stop looking. Like when you get in there, don't stop looking. Like even when you feel tired of looking, keep looking because you just might run into that one thing. I'm searching the whole store. I don't care. I say another one is go in open mind, so to speak. Go in with nothing in mind and come out with way more than you expected.
Right. Okay.
Be brave when you go in. I know some people be nervous about thrifting, but be brave, you know what I'm saying, and be ready to break the rules because that's all you
need. So what's an example of breaking the rules?
Man, like if it's something that you wouldn't normally do, like stepping out of your comfort zone, for sure. If it's something you wouldn't normally do, do it. Like, do it.
Something that you would normally wear.
Exactly. I used to be like extremely maximalist. Like I used to really, colors, all different colors, jewelry, you know what I'm saying?
Going
all
to the mall.
Huh?
Going to the mall.
But now, you know what I'm saying? Like with age and all of that and just life shifts and all that, like your aesthetic changes. So
I agree.
That's just what it is. Was that 5? I think I gave 5. Was that 4?
I think that was
4.
I think that was about 4. Then just start. Like even if you're thinking about it and don't care what nobody thinks or has to say, just start. Do it. You're gonna get a bang book for sure.
I'm about to say that's the thing for me. It's not the culture for me. It's more so like, no, I'm going shopping and I'm on a budget.
Exactly.
What gems can I find?
You can walk out with so much designer stuff. Like I be walking out with North Face, Dickie, Columbia, Nike, like all that $2, $3. Like you can't beat it. Yeah. Brand new too. Like you cannot beat it.
Tony, real quick, go ahead. Give us your most sentimental piece, and then I gotta have this piece going thrifting.
My most central piece was the little Uncle Jim statue.
Oh, okay, you told us.
I gotta have this. Like I don't even wear jerseys, but I was up in the thrift store one time, and I came across a Ben Exel jersey. I'm a Lakers fan, so
number 4.
No. Nick was
8.
Yeah, Nick was 8, 9. 9. So I just grabbed the jersey because I'm like, I'm a Laker fan. It didn't even fit me at all, but I just wanted it.
You've been a Laker fan since Magic in it or since LeBron?
Man, I've been since Magic. You know what I'm saying? Early 90s.
You know y'all Laker fans, y'all.
Early 90s, whatever. So and I just had to have it because I was like, I'm a Laker fan. Why not? And I grabbed it.
It'd be that's a Laker. I'll never wear that Hornets jacket again, but because I needed it, I wanted it. It's just hanging.
Is it big? Like is it oversized? You bought it like 90s big?
Yeah, I mean a few months ago it fit me perfectly, but
He's
now
trying to get it. He's trying to get it.
It's a little bigger. It's a little.
I heard you.
I heard it in your voice.
See?
In my throat.
Talking about some. Is it big?
I'm gonna make an offer you can't refuse.
I'm gonna be going through again because I like to do that too. I'll you know what I'm saying, run through my closet and just give stuff away. It don't really, never mind.
Yeah, no cap. Like anytime I come to get my hair braided, like it's always like shit in front. I'll be like, no, what you doing? She's like, I've been giving, setting it out for people. It be furniture, book. See, I read this book 6 times. It be curtains, everything.
Whatever, it's whatever.
Because thrifting is not just fashion. Thrifting is everything, right?
It's community. And I'm gonna give it to
but she putting it back in the universe. So when she going to the next thrift, she gonna get what she's looking for.
Exactly. I give it back to my community first before I go drop it off at the stores and all that. Like I'll make sure the people in my neighborhood need it.
And they be coming to snack and stuff.
They come get it. I've sat out like shoes, everything.
Oh, come not. You ain't got nothing up in there.
Man, I've had people sitting on my step in the front, like, "Hey, my homeboy had some Jordans from over here earlier. You got some more?" I'd be like, "Not tonight, not tonight."
Yeah, I know she ain't about that because before we bought this house, when we bought the house, we was ready to move, and I was like, "Man, I don't feel like going through all them clothes," so I just bagged them up and I threw them on the curb. Right, I had like 4 bags.
They was gone.
I just threw them on the curb. I had put a box of shoes out there.
Yes.
I seen the truck go by.
Came back.
That mug stopped at the end. I went in the house. I put my keys and stuff up. I turned around and looked. They was loading the last box. They didn't even wait to look to see what was inside. Something smashed off.
And then they probably see the cars out front the house. It gotta be some shit.
Stop it, man.
And everything's foreign in the driveway and new and clean. They're like, oh, they got money in there. And then they hear the damn dinosaurs in the back.
He calling my dogs dinosaurs.
Talking about dinosaurs.
No, like he has some of the most beautiful, biggest dogs you've ever seen.
What kind of dogs?
Hybrid masters. So then, my female about 150, my male 170 plus.
They don't come in the house, I'll tell you that much.
Noted. Like, that sounds like some big.
Like every time I go in the backyard, I laugh because I'm like, yo, he's going to jump over that and drag it with him wherever he wants to go.
Without a doubt.
He'll bark the whole month, just wave.
Yeah,
woo. And I think like he honored his daddy and he honored his mama because like I feel like he know, like, bro, y'all know I will tear this apart and get up out of here. But I love y'all and I know y'all want me to stay in here. So I'm
gonna be cool. Nah, that's
I think what was it for Timberland graduation party? Did y'all let him run in the yard? Or send off for college?
No, I couldn't let him run in the yard at all. No. She wanted to walk him because like I let her, she walks him and stuff like that.
He gonna drag.
But it was too many people over here that ain't never been over here. And he was really irritated the whole time. So I'm like, nah, you put him on the leash, he gonna drag you through this yard like it ain't nothing.
And terrorize.
Yeah, nah.
Because how old is
he? I'm good.
He 2.
He only 2, Mo. This dog is a horse.
He's only 2.
You can tell he a boy. You can tell he barking how he move. He still be like jumping up on the thing, like let me out this motherfucker. Like,
is he gonna get bigger?
That mean
a little bit, maybe about 20 more pounds.
I'm good. More power to you, Tony. More power.
Yeah, he's just a big baby though. That's all. That's all. But so what do you have in store? What do you have coming up?
Oh man. I be having a lot of stuff going on. Well, my brain be having a lot of stuff going on. Right now, a lot of my time be taken up with braiding, but I definitely want to branch off into styling like people. You know what I'm saying? Like one-on-one consultations and actually styling people. I get so much feedback on my videos, my TikToks, the things that I wear, you know what I'm saying? Like people literally ask me to dress them. So I feel like I want to, tap into that a little more. I had the rich auntie sweaters popping, the chunky knit sweaters. I was hand crocheting and doing.
March 10th, she gonna be ready for y'all. March 10th, she gonna be ready.
Like I just had a lot. I be having a lot of stuff going on, so just be on the lookout for sure. Because
I'm telling y'all, March 10th, Monday meetup. Mo's gonna be ready. She gonna have her table, and she gonna have it together for y'all. March 10th.
March 10th.
Push her there.
Yeah, push it on in there. Yeah, so that's what's really coming from me. You know, there's definitely. Like I said, I be having a lot going on. I done got into the fitness. I be doing the clothes. I do hair. It be a lot going on. So yeah.
Full-time mother. Yeah. Student athlete.
Student athlete. So it be a lot. Yeah. I have
so of your children, which one you say got the most thrift sauce?
Well, I only have one child, Tony.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was like your child.
No, I only have one child. He's 15. So he got all the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not even being like biased or anything, but like he got all the sauce.
You walk in the house, it's 11 and a half. Remember, she said 15. It's 11 and a half sitting at the front. You're like, who lives here?
Doc, come on, man. Seriously. Who lives here? Nah, it's Rody. Shout out to my son Rody for real. Like sauce God. Like I can't do nothing but pass it down to him. And no stranger to the thrift. I do a lot of thrifting for him too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
So will he go on his own?
No. I have not gotten him to the point where he wants to go on his own.
Well, run me by the store real quick.
I'd be like, Rody, come on. He'd be like, nah, you know, if you see something, you can bring it back.
So he like what you bring back. He just don't want to be caught out there like, hey,
he just don't like
you buying that secondhand shit.
But like I always tell him, like, it's you. It's not the clothes. Like, it's you and how you wear them. Nobody will ever know where you got them from. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you got to wear your confidence first. Your clothes.
Yes.
So
I loved it.
Trust me, he get all the.
That's the highlight. That's the highlight to the whole show.
Yeah, he definitely gets all the jewels when it comes to that. But he hasn't reached the point where he want to be out there with me. He'll send me out there though.
Like, we still coming to age.
Yeah,
but,
you know what I'm
saying? I think when he do come of age, he gonna be like, man, my mama been doing this for just like you talk about your mom.
Exactly.
You created this generational. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Pass it on down, like for real. So I want to get him to the point though, so he can just see how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Just come out and get a feel. Like it's a real thing. But he definitely be drippy with the thrift. For sure. For sure. He got all the sauce.
So if people want to get a hold of you, how can they get a hold of Mo Butter?
Facebook is my number one. Facebook. Mo Butter on Facebook. Huh?
Book face.
Yeah, no.
Face of book. The book of faces.
The book of faces. There you go. Facebook is the number one though. Mo Butter on Facebook. I got Snapchat. Instagram. I'm gonna have to put all my handles in the comments because
please do.
They're all different.
Yes.
Yeah, so y'all can, you know what I'm saying, follow me and get inspired. I'll be doing a little bit of everything for sure.
Y'all should start a thrift gang.
See, but everybody don't be on my type of time. That's why I gotta find the community. I'm glad this is happening.
But you gotta build it. If you build it, they will come. I'll be on there. I might not show up, but I'll be there. You gotta find the too.
Nah, I love that idea though. Like I love that idea. A lot of, like I said, people don't really be on my type of time, so that's why I just be out here dolo with it.
Yeah.
No, but I think that's a great
idea. During the day and stuff, you start seeing the people being there consistently. Okay, these motherfuckers be here all the time, and they speak and all. Because most people who thrift, they all got the same personality. Everybody's social butterflies. Everybody know how to start a conversation.
But no.
It ain't okay. See,
she said it's business. You can't talk to me right now.
Like facts.
Don't you see me looking at this plan?
I'm doing something.
It's wolf tooth. It's hound's tooth.
Cause for real, when I be thrifting, like I really be in a zone. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I be in a zone. I don't want to do too much talking, none of that. Like I'm in and out. Cause I already really don't want to be out here, but I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? So I like to just get in and out.
Right.
Know what I'm going in for and get up out of there. Facts.
Top 3 thrift stores in Rockford.
In my opinion, I'm gonna have to go with the one that I, used to work for, Carpenter's Corner. If you're looking for high-end fashion for the low, Carpenter's Corner is definitely my go-to. I like the Goodwill.
Where's Carpenter's Corner?
Was that in Rock?
Oh, it's in Rockford. Yeah, it's over there. It's over there off of Rural. It's the old Highlander.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so they put a nice, super nice, humongous, clean, smells good when you walk in, all that good stuff.
Not like that.
Yeah, so Carpenter's Corner over there off of Rural. The Goodwill on North 2nd.
It's Carpenter's Corner number 1?
Carpenter's Corner is
where you going? Okay, you going top down. Okay,
yeah, I'm going top down. Carpenter's Corner is number 1 for me. The Goodwill on North 2nd.
Okay.
And I like S'mores Vintage downtown. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that or been down there, but it's a nice, super vintage throwback thrift store that's downtown, like next to what is that? Woodfire Pizza. It's like down in that area down.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are my top 3.
You see, that was our black like we know where you at, but we don't know.
We don't know. Okay. Yeah, we're like, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the area.
That's it.
You'll see. You can't miss it.
I know where you at.
Yeah. Those are my top 3 for sure. Carpenter's Corner got it going on. If you're looking to just start thrifting, like I start.
Like always, it ain't never no. Anytime you go in there, you're like, oh. Okay.
Anytime I go in there, I'm coming out with something.
Wow. I'm leaving here with something.
Is it easier for women to thrift versus men? Do you think it's easier for women over men?
I think so.
Could you elaborate on that? Because, like, to shop for it or like the clothes?
No, the clothes. I'm saying, is it easier?
Oh, men. I'm going straight to the men's section personally.
It's easier. It's easier for men to come out with stuff.
Yeah, but you got to know what you're doing, right? Like, you got to know what you're looking for, because when I go to the thrift store, I immediately go to the men's section because I'm always looking for jackets and jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like pants or whatever. Whether it's for myself.
Size. Is it like you looking for a certain size, a certain fit, things like that?
Because I'm always looking for like Dickies, Wrangler, Lee's, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So like the Carpenter's pants, you know what I'm saying? I like those. But I think it's easier if you know what you're doing. I think it's easier for men to come out with something than women. Because women, I ain't gonna lie, as a woman, super picky, going in there looking like
then comfortability, talk about size and stuff.
Exactly. So I think it's easier for men to come out with something. For sure.
Gotcha.
For sure.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you.
I appreciate
yes, ma'am.
Me.
You know, more butter, more thrifts.
Yeah.
Yes,
butter roll.
That's
butter roll.
AKA. No, I appreciate y'all for having me. This was quite the experience, and it really gave me a chance to, elaborate on all the things that I do. So I appreciate the use of the platform.
For sure. That's what we're supposed to do.
Like, you one of them ones that people are supposed to know. So that's why when we were talking about, the different topics for this month, I said we gotta get Stud on here because she, she's really, really in that space. She's really in that realm. She do this. If you go and look at her pages and her history, go back years, she always put that shit on, like from the accessories.
I appreciate
accessories to events, all that. Like, I know the back end story to her hat she got on right now. It ain't thrifted, but just how she threw that on with it, because she told me I ain't got nothing else with it yet, but I'm gonna put it together. And now she got the Columbia, like the camo on, like she's an animal. So and I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed to have a homegirl like her who's able to, do this and show what we can do, make something out of nothing.
I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm not usually a person of many words. Is just when it's time to work, it's time to work, though. You know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate this for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we got you. So again, everybody that's tuned in, please follow the Doc and the Professor page.
Yep.
On YouTube.
I tagged it on my share. So if you go
Mo,
my share,
you got to go to Urban Intellectuals 815
and sign up.
Yeah, urbanintellectuals815.com.
I got
sign up with the link. So
I'm about to put it in the comments anyway.
Yeah, because what we working on doing, like I'm gonna reach out to you so we can get your logo, your business stuff. Like we got a thing on there called the Black Book, right?
Yeah.
So what we want to do, everybody black that's got businesses, different things that they do, just really want to fill that page up. So a person as they're coming through our platform, they just one click away from getting to the next person. So that's what we really.
I love it. I'll be sure to sign up. You said Urban. You gonna put it in the comments, sir?
I just slapped it in there.
All you gotta do is just push the button.
Push your button.
I see
push your button
on rush hour.
No, that's the first one.
The first one, yeah.
Push your goddamn button.
Make sure I go in there and sign up.
So again, we appreciate you. Thank you, and we will be reaching out.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back on.
Yeah,
of course.
I feel like we gotta have you at least like once a month. Like we gotta have you chime in on whenever we touch on fashion. We touch on society, anything. I think your take would be great. So
I would love.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, guys. I'll be talking to y'all soon.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you.
No
Peace out. Hello.